Welcome on this beautiful morning here at Ken Steele Park in Ottawa. My name is Jean-François Laberge. I am the president of the Bingham Cup Ottawa 2022. And we're here for a very special announcement. The Bingham Cup Ottawa 2022 Organizing Committee, as part of its legacy initiative, has actually gathered some funds, and we are making a $35,000 donation to the Capital Improvement Project Fund of the City of Ottawa to be able to improve this pitch into a multi-sport pitch and give hopefully a long time home to the Ottawa Wolves here. And there will be the naming of this pitch after Mark Bingham. It will be named the Mark Bingham Field, and we're incredibly thrilled to have everybody here for that today. In fact, I did want to acknowledge, obviously, that this field is located on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe Algonquin people, who have been custodians of this land since time immemorial, and we thank them for having taken care of this land so far, and we want to contribute, obviously, in that relationship and to better these lands for everybody to use in this area, for the sports, for the community, for the Ottawa Wolves. And I'm now going to pass off the microphone to our first distinguished speaker today, somebody who's been a friend of the Ottawa Wolves since pretty much forever. It's almost a full circle story. I met the mayor for the first time when he came to one of the practices of the Ottawa Wolves here in Ottawa. We were heading over the following week to compete in Manchester for the Bingham Cup. And at the end of the practice, he showed up, no cameras in tow, no media, just doing what Jim does, coming over and supporting the Wolves and bidding us, all the luck that we could get before we would go. And I think it's quite auspicious and to have Jim here today, because it is coming full circle where we are contributing back. We're now in a position to be able to contribute back in this meaningful way to the citizens of Ottawa. And with that, I'm going to pass the microphone over to Jim.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very, very much, Jean-François. Bonjour tout le monde. Good morning. What a beautiful day in our nation's capital. Great to have people from all over the world here today and coming to Ottawa. And lots of folks from Ottawa are going to be watching some spectacular rugby over the course of the next couple of days. So if there's any rain in the next day or two, that's a federal responsibility, so don't blame the city. But I'm really proud to have the Bingham Cup here. Thank you very much for choosing Ottawa. We had a few false starts, as you know, because of COVID-19. But we're here, and I want to thank the organizing committee. I want to thank Rugby Ontario, Rugby Canada, all of the participants, the sponsors that help fund this particular initiative. I want to thank Tim Tierney. You're going to hear from Tim in just a moment. Tim's our city councillor for this, and he's advocate for community-based sports. He's Plex East, always here for dollars for amateur sport, knowing the great benefits of sport. This is my last couple months as mayor, and what better way to end with such a wonderful tournament. Not only is it great for, as well as, of course, physical fitness. Had, like every city in the world, a real history, and these events are finished a mayor's conference. It was funny, just out of little aside, someone came up to me, I didn't know who they were, they said, "Are you the gay mayor?" And I said, "Well, I'm the mayor who's gay. I guess I'm the gay." So it's nice, I think, to have a gay mayor when the Cup is here in our own hometown, and obviously honoring the memory who attempt to save lives, probably in Washington, where they fought, of course, we all know, to try to take control of the plane. So it's nice to have a friend of Mark who is here, who's going to. So I'll just finish by saying good luck to all the players. Certainement pour nous, c'est un honneur d'être le hôte pour cet événement aujourd'hui et pendant la semaine. Enjoy our city. Get a chance to go and see some of our great attractions. Our Pride Week actually starts on Monday. And our parade is on Sunday. We hope we're not going to have the same challenges that Montreal had, obviously. So if you're able to stay a few days longer for our parade, I think you'll be very, very pleased and proud of our GLBTQ community here in the nation's capital. Encore merci beaucoup à tous les bénévoles qui sont responsables pour cet événement. Obviously biased, we want the Wolves to do very, very good because they're our home team. And I'll hand it back to Jean-François. Thank you. Merci.
Thank you so much.
I forgot one other thing. This is what politicians, if they don't follow their notes.
Yes.
I'm supposed to say that we're contributing
$35,000
from the city and the Bingham Cup. In addition, I've contributed $30,000 from my Thriving Communities Fund. It's not mine, it's the taxpayers, for a total value of $100,000 and the dedication ceremony. And we'll have a plaque that goes up a little later in honor of Mark Bingham. And I want to thank Tim, who really pushed hard to get this funding. As you know, funding in this day and age is always a bit of a challenge. So pleased to make that announcement, and I won't interrupt you again. Thank you.
No, I'm happy you did. I was afraid that maybe the the funds weren't in the amount. So yes, $100,000 to do the field improvements here and create the Mark Bingham Field. Je voulais bien sûr dire merci à toutes les personnes qui sont venues ici de l'international aujourd'hui. On a des personnes de différents clubs qui sont ici, le leadership. On a aussi le nouveau chairman de IGR, International Gay Rugby, qui est présent aujourd'hui. Nous avons des amis de marque d'à travers le monde qui sont présents. Donc, on va tous célébrer et prendre des photos. Bien sûr, cette initiative est extraordinaire pour la communauté. Merci d'être ici. Et sur ce, je voudrais passer la parole to Amanda Mark, Mark Bingham's lifelong friend, who's here to just share a few words with us on the significance of creating the Mark Bingham Field and to the legacy of Mark. Amanda.
Thank you very much, Merci. Mark was a very active sports player, and his mother had a lot to do with that. She was a single mum raising him, and she didn't want him to miss out on anything, so she spent a lot of time kicking around a ball, throwing a ball with him, and when he found rugby, he was very, very excited. And I think that a sporting field in his honour is a true legacy to what sports can do to change a person's life and impact that, as we're seeing the Bingham Cup do. So his mum Alice would be really, really proud that this field is going to remain here forever, named after her son Mark Bingham, who we lost on September 11 of 2001 on United Flight 93. So I think that this is a great legacy from the Bingham Cup in Ottawa. So thank you very much to the Bingham Cup, and thank you to IGR. I think this is great.
All right, and now we have obviously a champion of the constituents in this ward who, as the mayor stated, assisted us greatly in getting the funding for this field. The legacy piece was very intentional when we created the bid. We wanted to make sure that if we were honored with hosting the Bingham Cup in Ottawa, which is the largest amateur rugby union tournament in the world, that it would create a legacy that would last well beyond after the tournament left Ottawa. So this piece, this legacy piece, the creation of the Mark Bingham Field, that's our gift to the constituents of Ottawa, and specifically the people in this ward. And with that, I'd like to invite Frank Tierney, the councillor, to speak about that a little bit.
Thank you very much, and yeah, my name is Tim Tierney. I've been called worse than Frank. That's great, but I did want to point something out real quick. First of all, I want to give a big thanks to actually someone that behind the scenes, you don't realize how much bureaucracy there is in City Hall. There's quite a bit. Matt Gravel, out of the mayor's office, did a tremendous amount of work liaising back and forth. And when he approached me about this opportunity, I was tickled pink. I think, the mayor highlighted, obviously, there's a lot of love for a lot of different amateur sports. And I like to cast that blanket very wide. We see a lot for hockey. We see a lot for soccer and football. But rugby's big and up and coming, so this is just another feather in the cap for the citizens of Ottawa. And selfishly, I'm very happy that it's here in my ward of Beacon Hill, Searville, to see all these park improvements, and it's going to just make it even a bigger and better sport. So have yourself a very terrific week, and have some good competition, and go Wolves!
Thank you. All right, and with that, we're going to wrap up the event right now. So thank you. Merci à tous d'être venus aujourd'hui. C'était très important pour nous. To the media, different people are still going to stick around for a little bit of an impromptu scrum. So if you want to have quotes or discussions with some of the players and the impact on them, we do have Miles Spencer here, the CEO of Rugby Ontario, who's available also to speak with you. We have so many people. We have some players that are from international, some long-time friends of Mark Bingham. So we're all going to have a little bit of a chat and celebrate this great announcement, the creation of the Mark Bingham Field here at Ken Steele Park, and we invite you to join us for that. Have a great day. Yeah, I'm just giving him back. Come on, Amanda. Come on. And everybody else, come on. John, get off your tush. Get in the picture. Andrew, what are you doing sitting down? Come on in. Long time past chairman of ITR. Feeling a little rough this morning? Yeah, I heard. I saw some texts at 2:50 in the morning.
All up. 1, 2, 3.
Alex. 3, 2, 1. Don't cry, Wolf!